Hello. Sorry. Hello. We're back again with some more Subnautica below zero. It again, because honestly, I'm think it's going good. I'm feeling good about it, so I'm just keep going. I'll just keep going until everything blows up. Anyway, so this is now what our sixth stream of this now. Yeah, this is like our sixth stream. Damn. But to be fair, regular Subnautica took me 7 streams. One of the last one which was at least over 7 hours, but I also was looking for stuff that I didn't need to at the end. But anyway, that's definitely something I won't do for this one. I'll check out for like some more stuff later down the line by myself, maybe. Probably. It's more likely anyway. Anyway, so we're back. All right, let me check if everything is okay. Yep, we're all good. Well, goody. Well, yeah, I don't know if Sector Zero will be a place we'll go to today. Well, I guess we could still just go there. We could just go there and just, you know, fuck it. Just to see what there is and then come back later. One thing I do have, though, is this. I have a feeling it's going to be one we already found, though. Considering the ones that are around. There's like quite a few that are nearby that artifact. So there's a high likelihood we'll end up finding one we already did. But anyway. So yeah, I've got my full sea truck. I don't think like there was something else I wanted to do. I think maybe. Oh yeah, body part. I want to get this stuff for you. So I can at least put down the side, and then all be good. Let me. Where's my knife? There. Let me boink, 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 boink. There we go. And those root pustules, I think I know where to go for those. I think, but I'm not sure. Yeah, thank you. But why is there a battery in here? Is there something that needed the battery? Oh, these don't. Why did I put the battery in there? Usually every time I put something in there, it's because I'll need it for something else. I'm not quite sure I put a battery in there. Where's the one that has just nothing but power? Yeah, over here. There we go. So yeah, I think I know where to get those root pustules. I just need to remember where to go to get it. I kind of see like the place in my head, just to get to that place, which will be the hard part. What I want to know, actually, can the mineral detector show these? Because the mineral detector has been showing a lot of stuff, way more than I thought it would. Or could. Should. Not anything particular in there. Alright, that's okay. I'll go and check out the artifact for now. I think you're all good and charged. You're all good and empty too. Except for you. And where's my snow fox? There's the snow fox somewhere. Oh, and they're here. Which does need to charge, actually. Okay, hang on. Go away. Let me just, Oh, hey. Oh, hey. I did put the pad somewhere. Now, of course, now it's intense snowstorm, so now I can't see shit. Did put it near there anyway. Ah, there we go. Ah. That needs to charge. So while I'm going to the artifact and or getting anything else, maybe like the root puzzles if I can find them. Just but yeah, what over here? And let me fix ya. There we go.
Weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Yeah, thank you. So while that charges, we'll do some other stuff. Yeah, we got it. Still stood on me. Good, good, good. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. It's over here. There we go. Put you guys in there. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just go. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go for that artifact first and then for Sector 0. Got it? There's the entrance onto our truck. I'll keep an eye out for those puzzles, which I doubt I'll find going there, but because I kind of know where they are, kind of, sort of, almost, maybe. But I guess I'll just find out along the way, huh? Right, I'm pretty sure I already found you, but I want to check in case it's not. In case if I go over there and it ends up going like, hey, I found something nearby. Go to over there. Yeah, yeah. The The floating things and giant fluffy anemones. That's a hole. Oh no, those are the red ones. The ones I need are a different color. Like the ones I got from that place are these, the flowering spores. I need a different kind. Root pustules. Hey, ship. Big pile of disappointment. Wait. Yeah, you got this one. Or you went to this one. No, that's not a disappointment. The other one is. The super tiny one. Oh, great, more piss. Oh, boy. Wait, I don't think I've been here. Never mind. What the fuck? Whoa! Hello!
The vent garden harvests geothermal energy to nurture the life that grows within.
Wow! Jesus Christ! Holy crap, you're big! There's another weird naming thing next to me. Y'all big? Here's my knife. There's my knife. This is a bad time. I'm being dumb. I'm being so dumb. I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb. Oh my god, I'm being so dumb. Why am I running after him? Oh, because I'm dumb. That's why. Oh my god, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I can't get you. Hello? What? Yeah. I'm getting back in here. From the bottom. Vent garden. The vent garden is a stationary leviathan that anchors itself above thermal vents and houses aquatic flora inside its bell-shaped interior. Anchoring tentacles. 6 tentacles anchor the vent garden to the seafloor around vents. Really? Oh. Each tentacle is capped by a set of thick curved hooks that grow downwards, keeping the vent garden firmly in place. The hollow bell of the vent garden has a narrow opening large enough to accommodate human entry. The vent garden feeds on thermophilic bacteria and other microorganisms that spew from the vent below. The top of the bell also has an opening that continuously releases water to maintain a consistent internal pressure. The bell houses 6 branching platforms that resemble coral. These platforms contain aquatic flora that remains safe from foraging herbivorous fish. In turn, the flora absorb and synthesize some of the heavy metals and gases emitted by the vents below. Assessment: docile, nutrient-rich, harbors flora. Okay. It really is just anchored to the floor.
Detected in mineral-rich fissure below.
What's this? Thermal plant figures. I want to make sure my truck is still safe and fine. Oh god, you're big. There's my truck. There's my truck. Hi. Wow, you're big. No, get away. You douche. I'm still not safe here anyway. Mentally speaking, I'm not safe. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, hi. That is horrible. Yeah, some spiral plants in here. I did like grabbed quite a few, and to make one synthetic fiber, you need just one plant. So, guess I'm good. Oh, he yangy. Oh boy. Okay, has to get back out. I wish I could scan him like from here. I can't. Sadly. Okay. Where's my truck? Where's my truck? Where's my truck? Where is my truck? There it is. Don't go over here. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Ooh, what are these? Oh yeah, I need to be careful about you. You're like the mesmer on crack. Thermal plant, that's good. I already have that. Oh my god, you're huge! God! Oops. Go away. I have to go probably like right in there. In the crack! Sorry! Terrible driver coming through. Oh yeah, the triops. Yeah. You guys are weird. Well, okay. Whoopie-doo. sea truck teleportation module. Ew. Using the power generated by ion cubes, the teleportation module creates an interminable link between the tether tool and itself. A tether tool. While away from the module, navigating space and time. Oh, okay. It's made simple by activating said tool, allowing the user to return to the module in the blink of an eye. How the ion cube facilitates the rapid disassembly and reassembly of organic material in the target location is still the subject of great debate in the scientific community. Is it still the original you? This module is powered by the sea truck's main cabin, requires tether tool. Link between tether and module is unaffected by distance. Okay. Yeah, teleportation module needs 2 aerogel. Okay. Advanced wiring kit and blah. So I think now that's all the modules for the truck. Oh god. Oh. So that, I think that's all of them. Yay! And the tether tool. Okay. Should we grab some more of you? I'm about to run out of diamonds. And some more lithium, I think, as well. I was running out of those. Yep, I'm running out of those! Well, okie dokie. Okie dokie then. Power plant. Yay, more piss. Alright, need to carefully move around you. Sorry. Okie dokie. Need to carefully move around your bog. Tu fuck is with the noises. That goes down. Here's a terrible idea. Yeah, there's a lot of thermal plant in here. What? Hello? What?
There I was, 500 meters below sea level. Chunks of the sea base sank around me. One hand gripped the monster's scales. The other was clamped around the shard of metal I'd lodged into her eye socket. A reaper. Wounded, maybe, but still deadly. I'd already taken out one eye. I damn near carved out the other.
Jeez.
We were headed for the void at the crater's edge. Blinded, she was spiraling deeper. I had a choice. Hold on or let go. I clung for dear life as she took us deeper. I had 1 minute of air in the tank. Back then, I could go another 3 with what I had in my lungs. So I had 4 minutes to kill the Reaper, minus a few to get back to the surface. It ain't that I like killing folk. It's just sometimes what you need is on the inside of someone else's ribcage. I killed that beautiful, terrifying creature, and I made for the surface. When I caught my breath, I realized we'd come further than I thought. I was surrounded by watery void, just me and ocean. Nothing else.
If you're in the void, how did the ghost Leviathan not get to you? That's my question. Booster tank. I guess it wasn't nearly as bad as an idea I thought. Okay. Staying here too long would definitely be 100% a bad idea. Yeah, they do give you a lot of the thermal plant, but it's because I think they did kind of the same thing in the first game. What looks slightly purple. Where when you would get to hotspots like those, towards like really down, you'd see a lot of the thermal plant. All right. Cool. Shush. No, the things I saw weren't monkeys. I saw the mesmer things on crack. Like, what's worse, you know? Bigger. I haven't... You look highly scannable. Tornado plates. No, tornado plates. Okay. Still, amazing name. Tornado plates. I see it. No, I see it. I see it. Tornado plates. Tornado plates are an underwater mushroom with an inner cage surrounded by a swirling chitin structure. The mushroom's wildly unusual morphology is not currently understood. Oh. Boo. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I mean like the afterburners and stuff? Like these things, the afterburner and the horsepower? Bah. The fuck is with the noises? Again. I've already been to you, right? I don't remember seeing you guys around though. Yeah. 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 Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I think they roamed a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Shut up, man. We all got problems. We... Yeah, the only guys were like, hungry! I guess the only thing you go... I can imagine just like walking around and just hear... "Ah!" That's all you hear. I can imagine just the fish swimming around like... and then you hear... "Ah!" Da 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 da. And you just keep going around the way. Like, everything's normal. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, thank you. Just drop off the shit I got. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, I was starting to run out of diamonds, but it was still, relatively speaking, okay, but... You know. Morty. How about lithium? Not much, actually. Piss. Alrighty, ready? I think we'll just go for Sector 0. Yeah, up here. Up here. Up here. Just go north and, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just go north. Guess we'll see. Yeah, I don't have much to do, really, left. I think, yeah, the cold suit would be nice to use back on Sector 0, though, obviously. Get my pinging with me. Yeah, we're good. We'll just put these diamonds somewhere. Yeah. I know I broke my rule of a build locker, but fuck it, honestly. Alright, let's just go north and we'll find it, I guess. Just go straight north and we'll see. Yay, piss. Alright. Wait, are there apostles here? Go away. Go away. Not seeing it, but I do remember it's looking some kind of like this. What? It's not quite it, but it does kind of look like it. I think the one I'm looking for is slightly deeper. Just slightly, slightly. Anyway. This way. Sorry. Or... Are you? Frost anemone heart. What? Okay. Look weird, but cool. Oh, sorry, man. Jeez. What a douche. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. There we go. Beep, beep, beep. Sorry. Ah, oops. Oops, apparently I killed a penguin. Penguin. There's a lot of use. There's a lot of things floating up here. My bad. Horrible driver coming through. Nope. And let me put you in there. And ba. Yeah, ba. Okay. Let's check it out, I guess. Sorry. Oh, hello. Ah. I think I need to go more over there, potentially. No. Kind of like up there. No, this is the beginning area. I'm at the wrong place. I think I'm like, what, over here-ish? Need to be more over here. They actually scan you. Yeah, I did. think I'm slightly too north. I need to go more to the east a bit. Just a bit. Oh god, it's weird. Yeah. Yeah. You just go to the east a bit from where I am, and then maybe we'll be good. All right. It's all right. It's all right. All right. It's all right. Well, I'm seeing something. That's always a good thing. Thermal lilies and light sticks. That's always a good thing. And a forklift. Yep, we're here. That wasn't too hard. Actually, I think I almost went here once. And I bailed. Because I didn't know about it. Destroy snowman! New blueprint synthesized. I can craft a snowman! Outpost 0.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Fuck me. Let me get in. A builder. Whoa.
What did Alterra use this place for?
Let me just close the door, just because I can. Control room, I already have that. But thank you anyway.
While other teams have been pursuing more nebulous approaches to awakening the architects, I've tried to take a more practical approach. We know these part organic, part digital beings stored what they thought of as themselves on computers within their sanctuaries, and we know efforts to wake or communicate with them have been in vain. My theory is that to make first contact, these digital ghosts must first be recombined with an organic component. As Dr. Kaz Slaney's classic study noted, we know they had means to grow cybernetic bodies and to transfer their data patterns between them. There is a known probable architect sanctuary in this sector, but entry is not currently possible. If I can get inside and present the right vessel, I do think we will be successful.
Lil wanted to know too much about architects. I could not let her. She was, what do you call them, Alteran.
What did you think she would do to you?
She might have discovered the gateway to our home world. I thought it wiser not to take the chance.
Okay. So he stopped her manually? Interesting. Okay, I have a lot of crap. Hang on. Alien Intruder, a game of deception, aliens, and paranoia. So, Among Us. Alien Intruder is a game played by 6 to 15 players. One player acts as game master, and one player assumes the role of hive mind. The remaining players are scientists on a research mission. Total players out of 6. The scientists are secretly alien intruders. The hive mind is the puppet master pulling the strings of deception. The hive mind knows who the aliens are and who the scientists are. This player observes the game and tries to manipulate the alien intruders to eliminate all the scientists. The hive mind wins if 3/4 of the scientists have been eliminated before completing all of their tasks. Yeah, this is just Among Us. And the alien intruder, this player does not know they are an alien intruder. For all intents and purposes, the alien intruders think they are normal scientists. The scientist's job is to survive and eliminate the alien intruders, or complete all tasks. The scientists do not know who the alien is. The scientists win if the aliens are dead or if they have completed all of their tasks. The Game Master, GM, runs a session and ensures the completion of the different cycles. The hive mind will communicate their intentions directly to the GM, and the GM will tell the players how his/her intentions play out. The game is broken up into days. Each day, the scientist/alien choose to either perform a task or spy on another player. Then the hive mind tells the GM if they would like to plant a seed of doubt on which spy result, if any, or eliminate the spy target of the alien if applicable. This is done secretly between the hive mind and the GM. The GM then reports back on the results of the player's spying efforts, influenced or not by the hive mind. After which the scientist/alien may have a 3-minute meeting to discuss the day's events. They may then elect to eliminate a scientist with a majority vote. Scientist/alien then go to sleep and start the next day's cycle. Oh wait, no, it's more like werewolf. Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me more of that, actually.
Hey, Sam. You want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Time to see them.
Of course. Hi, Oren. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Oh, this is a personal project.
Looks more like biology than robotics.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I know no one is on my side with this, but what if I just found a way to take care of the deadly bacterium?
I wouldn't say no one is on your side. I'm on your side.
I know, but you won't say anything to Emmanuel or Zeta, anyone.
What effect would it have if I did? I'm not exactly employee of the month right now.
I know. I wouldn't want you to risk more than you already have.
I'm sorry. I wish I could do more. What are you working on now? What do you mean by take care of the deadly bacterium?
Is that thing still recording?
Oh, right. So, that was Sam, kids. I'll turn this off now.
Oh, I can't scan her bed, though.
Was this Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
Kitty! Let me check more outside a little bit now that the storm has calmed down. Wow! It actually is really pretty when there's like little fog. It looked really, really pretty. Okay. Yeah, I see that green there. Let me get back to you. Well, in a way, it is not really green, but, you know, a type of glow of some sort. Glow. All right. Okay. Bonk. Oh. I didn't even notice there was one pillar here. I noticed these parts though. I didn't notice the big pillar. Okay, I think I got everything inside. I think. Yeah, just guys. Yeah, that's where I came from. Alright. Hmm? Oh, builder. Oh, that's fine. Let me go and check over here then. Thank you.
Ah, my darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero, doing nothing much. Just cataloguing things, plants, the occasional animal, but it's mostly ice where I am, so there's not a lot of new stuff to find. Svea and Oren, you know how you get bored when your hover dance teacher makes you practice skills 15 minutes over schedule and it eats up your freestyle time? It's a bit like that. But I have a new roommate, Samantha, a roboticist. You should see her little bangling box. Oren, you'd love them. But she got management upset. I guess this is just where they send you if they decide you're too much trouble. I'm kind of glad she's here, though. I was getting lonely. I'm still trying quietly. I don't want any more trouble to figure out where I went wrong. I was sure. I picked up a distress signal. I was right on top of it, and then it just stopped. What if someone, an architect, is still down there and needs help? I'll be home before I ever get to find out, and it will fall to some future researcher to come and find out.
That's me!
I hope, but I can't wait to be home with you. When are you going to send me some more art? There's still a patch of bare wall here that could use some color and a touch of genius. I miss you. I love you. I hope you're still proud of me. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I wanted to wait before exploring more in case something would pop up. Yes, hello. Hi, how are you?
Alan, what is this place?
It is architect technology. Standard for my people.
Well, nothing that your people do is standard to me. What is it?
This facility provides the means for rapid travel
It seems to be inactive.
Without a vessel of my own, this site is not of any great utility.
I see.
Okay. So this is where we go for the end, if I have to assume. Alrighty then. Am I dumb for thinking you could like take the bronze out here and just jump? Am I dumb for thinking that? And I jump up there? Oh, they don't work on surface? Oh. Still, would have been cool though. Imagine. So let me keep checking the things I got. For now. Jesus Christ. Third personnel, Dr. Lillian Bench. Senior scientist, senior biology, reports to Emmanuel Desjardins. Such a weird bastard. Current project maintenance, previous project architect intelligence. There we go. There she is. There's Sam. Scientist, robotics, Emmanuel Desjardins. Maintenance, pipeline development. Okay. Guide, research station 0. Welcome to your home away from... Wait, no. Game Johnson here. Okay. Is this thing on? Alright. Good. Welcome to your new home away from home in 4546B. This brochure will guide you through your new accommodations. Settle in. The Sector 0 is comprised of 2 square kilometers of ocean, bordered by mountainous terrain to the north and west. This region of the planet is covered in snow and ice, left in the mostly permanent winter. Extreme weather events make for spectacular sky displays at all hours. For unknown reasons, it was selected by architects as a hub for their installations. Life in the area has flourished since the release of Enzyme 42 into the larger ecosystem. Get comfortable! My god, did they really believe this mess? Research Station 0 features state-of-the-art facilities, including 3 to 6 person accommodations, full science and engineering section, leisure and exercise facilities, a large grow room and water filtration unit for self-sufficient living, weather forecasting suite, and a prawn bay. Explore, you, valued member of the Frostback, and no one else, only you, even though there's more than one person here, have been chosen to occupy the main sector base just below the primary alien research site. From here, you will conduct research into alien communications and technologies, and conduct away missions to unoccupied installations elsewhere in the sector. All right, Karen Johnson, we're down here. Just come work over here. All right, please. Task list. Harvest produce from grow beds and plant new seed to do. Refill engine oil and coolant in progress. Document completed. Research samples done. Continue investigation of the force field mechanisms at research site 0 in progress. Send weekly status report in progress. Varnish prawn suits to do. Repair base hatch door lock to do. Perform monthly patrol of remote installations to do. Recalibrate navigation equipment done. Inspect all cabin air filters to do.
don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself.
Already did that.
I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Altera really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan.
Got it.
That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold. No more spine. Nothing that can be misused. All right. Now's my time. I've got this.
So she went for it, and after that... This might be a stretch, but I'm thinking someone tried to make it look like an accident that she died. This might... Okay, my brain immediately is going to, like, Emmanuel or something. I don't know. Something about it is just so off and just so wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if he did something like that. Well, she did say, talking to Maida, that she was going to do something with explosives. You got to, then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff, made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Gonna hit the lab too. There's just no point. So Marguerite gave Sam the stuff to seal off the whole cave. She set up explosive for the cave, planned on using the cure, then blowing it up, but when Parvin walked in on patrol, he may have triggered the explosion accidentally, which is how he died. I hope it's just an PD I missed, I'll be honest, because that would kinda suck if it wasn't. Said they found him near the entrance and with footprints like he just walked in. If I just entered the cave, footprints were still available by the entrance. Okay. Oh yeah, lantern tree. Conglomeration of individual vines which rely on one another for structural support. Grows exclusively on fertile land. Each vine produces orange lantern-shaped fruits with minimal nutrition and hydration value. Edible in an emergency. I keep having the feeling I missed something.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Maybe like the one spot I see up there is just like the long way around up there. It could be. Let me check. From up there. If it is. I think like this is what I'm seeing from there. Anyway. Okay. So now I did basically everything I know from what is given to me. Again. From what is given. Oops. Doing the whole thing about the cure, I already did that. I already did that thing. I didn't even mean to. I just found some stuff. I'm like, oh look at that. There's a thingy here. And then bam, found it. And then bam, there it is. Okay. All right. Oh.
Outpost 0 is where your sister worked her final days on 4546B. It is quite isolated.
Yeah, I know the brightest ideas can flourish in the middle of nowhere, but this is practically off the map. A lot of people would love to get paid to sit around and do nothing. Not Sam. She must have been miserable out here. And they have the nerve to call her negligent. I think they drove her to an extreme.
They also motivated me to change my behavior.
Because they drove you into hiding?
I had calculated that they might be well placed to answer my distress signal. But I came to suspect their motivations were not aligned with mine.
So you made yourself harder to find.
It was a calculation.
Honestly, not surprised of him. Is this the one that I just found like earlier, or is this another one? Well, whatever, I'm still gonna check. It's the one I found earlier. Hello. Oh. Thank you. Thank you for the titanium. Thank you. Imagine if Sam found him, Jesus. That would have been bad. That definitely would have been bad. Ah.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
There we go. There's a sea truck. Oh, here. Yeah, yeah, of course, like, Alan would have wanted to help her, but what if Altera found out? Somehow. That's my question. What if they found out? That suddenly now there's an architect just roaming around. It would have been a mess. But yeah, you there, and bam, 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 bam. Thank you. Bam. Alright, so now I'm only missing one body piece. That's basically all I'm missing now. Need to find that body piece and then make it, I think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because I've gathered the stuff to make both pieces I have. Like these, all these things for tissues, all those things for the skeleton, just the organs left to find. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, empty battery. Bonk. If I told you I have to go in the crystals. Shit. I had a feeling. It was still going and I left because I was scared. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Oh boy. I'm pretty low on water. I know I have my stealth suit, but I just don't want it to take too long, so I'm just gonna at least make one water right now. So crystals, I need those coordinates. There we go. That's where I go to go there. So. Let me grab another nutrient block, actually. There. Oh boy. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, and okay, okay, and fuck my ass. Okay. All right. Shut up. Well, I guess in that way it's still kind of like the first Subnautica anyway, because you see some more stuff down and you need to go more down and keep going more down. Remember some time ago, Alan said he could sense his people technology but couldn't point out where because it's surrounded by reflective surfaces. I don't remember that, but yeah, that's... I've had enough of your sass right now. Also, that in the volcano, is there something there? Haven't checked out. There's a big monster. Yippee. Sorry. All right. Wait, I'm at the wrong place. It is on the other side, I think. That's not the one. Oh, thank you for the pass. Yeah, I'm at the wrong place. It's the other one. All right. Yes, that's what I'm trying to find, and I went down and I popped out the other one with the big and fluffy anemones. So somehow I ended up going the wrong way. Yeah, let me just go with regular suit truck. Yeah, I know. It's where I am right now. Somehow I missed it. Even dumber. Let me just go by foot. What's this? I already have that, I think. Yeah. As well check the seabeds. The monkeys, anyway. Monkeyness, because why not, honestly? Okay, now I found the right one. Alright. It's down here. Oh, hello. Hello? Hello? Bonk. And I'll detach it when I'm, you know, right next to it. Alright. I'll say hi to Maida. I doubt she has anything new to say, but curious. Alright. I'm gonna just park. Sorry. Right over here. There we go. Let me see hi to Maida. Hey, bitch. Hey, bitch, what do you have to say, bitch? Probably completely nothing, bitch. Because bitch. And bitch. Hey, bitch. Yes, he's doing nothing. Yeah, nothing. Anyway. March. Ah, wrong way. Because of course. I don't have more piss. I need more piss. I need to drink. This way. Boy. Boy. Now this is where I detach my sea truck. Alright, let's do this. Oh boy. Yeah, I definitely feel more fast, like there's just worm just moving around. There's a crack here. It's actually big enough for me to go through. Alright. Oh, hi. Thank you for pissing on cue. The moment where I hear him and see him, I piss myself. Perfect. What the hell? A poly cage. Okay. You guys, I was just keep going down and down and down. You, creature egg. Okay. I can squeeze in, sure they can squeeze out. There's like one bigger opening. Like here ish. Oh, it just went around. Oops. Hi. Oh, it just goes down. Whoa. Wow, that's narrow. Jeez.
There is definitely something of value nearby. It could help you build my body.
Okay. Really? What makes you think that?
Seek fluid intake.
Ah, crap. Oh yeah, I pissed myself. Thank you.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, thank you. Well, found it. Okay. Oh yeah, I pissed myself. Yeah, I can sometimes forget that. Oh, hey guys.
You will be able to construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary. Our designs provide for redundancies.
Given your current location, I think they could still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted. You have scanned all the components we need to make a storage body.
Are you excited?
Using the chemical compounds available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
Cautious optimism, but that's perfect. Architect constituent parts. The architect organs are effectively a network of biocomposite and cybernetic material containing a variety of subsystems. The heart is a particularly complex centerpiece in this biological/technological hybrid. It moves blood and nutrients throughout the body to nourish and maintain the animal aspects of the alien corpus, while also functioning as the primary energy source for the cybernetic and neurological system. Sensory input is processed and filtered into a dense network of incredible computational power, the architect brain. The respiration or digestive systems appear to be present, suggesting a life that is fed entirely by sustained electrical energy, and a body that can survive in environments that are otherwise extremely hostile to most life forms. In spite of its intricate design, the insistence on incorporating biological components exposes the architect body to the possibility of disease. That's where they're wiped out. The polycage. Polycage plants exhibits bioluminescence caused by the chemical reaction between a light-emitting molecule and a particular enzyme. Oh, that's easy. And now 1 ion Q, 2 ribbon plants, and 3 carnites. Let me grab some more along the way then. And why not? There. Propulsion arm cannon. Is that how I got here? I think I got from this way, from this direction. Oh, wait. Where did that come from? Oh, it came from like up there. Or, oh god, one of these ups. Then you get some more kyanite. Oh, Crushfish, hello. Crushfish, goodbye. Yeah, I have 3. All right. So it's not this up. It's not these 2. This is another loop-de-loop. Okay, but okay, so I got everything, basically everything to make the thing. Oh, I was about to ask, where do I make it?
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility. It is concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
Okay, so now I have to find the thing. Okay. Sorry. I feel like I'm leaving a place where that I shouldn't. I haven't seen red crystals. That's the thing. I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen any red crystals. I only saw these ones. All right. Hi. This is where I came from, I think. Goodbye, I'm going down. I'm pretty sure it's aiming straight for me. Oh god, you're weird.
Crystals in this environment are confusing my senses, and yet I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both. I cannot tell.
Now I got the message. And yeah. Ah. Why can I scan the other ones, but not these ones? What the fuck? Buttholes! Oh, this looks trippy. Feels like something I'd seen in Manifold Garden.
I sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
Oh, there's another one. I think I found it. Well, thank you for lying me now.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
Okay, so input 1, 2, and 3. All right. Let's see if there's something you can scan here.
The process requires you to build each component before you can assemble the whole.
Alright, so I have to do some back and forth here.
Seek fluid intake.
Did I piss myself? No, I haven't. Piss! Where did I get the recipe? Oh yeah, the propulsion cannon. For the prawn suit. Well, I wanted to look for it first. I want to know what I'd have to go for. The eclipse plant. This distinctive violet plant is often found growing out of a green crystal outcropping that appears to be similar to jade. Oh. Okay. All right. Now just need to grab, well, everything. Oh, thank you for the piss.
Vital Vital signs stabilizing.
No, don't do that! I don't know why I did that. Oh, well, now I'm dead. I can't move. Yeah, I'm dead. All right. Nothing happened. Now get me the hell out of here. I'll find it later. Find it later. I've got the things. Not again. God damn it. Dick. So technically I've died 2 times. Yes, I do. Not doing much, is it? Okay. Not doing much, is it? How do you activate it? There's a button for that? Does it increase threat protection? How do you use? I don't... Oh! Oh. I never know. I didn't know that. Alright. You're mean. No, I don't have all of them. I didn't know it was right next to the other one, to the other body part. God damn it. Yeah, we're gonna fit. Yeah, we fit. Shut up! I have enough of your sass. He triggers it when it shuts down. No, maybe not. Yeah. Okay, so I'll have to go and get my shit, go right back down, go down, make a body, go back up again, and go to Sector 0. Oh boy. You shush. Just shush.
Seek fluid intake.
Piss more. That is definitely a sentence. Piss more. I have to start making a quote book. On the cover is literally written, "I have not drugs." 18 plus. So I technically died twice. One, I actually did, you know, die by running out of oxygen. And technically the other one, with the shadow bitch. With the shadow bitch, killing me. Actually, he didn't directly kill me, but he probably would have, because now I was stuck under there and not being able to do anything. So I was kind of screwed.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, thank you. And I'll be honest, I did not want to have to redo my whole sea truck and everything else with it. Alright, let's grab a ribbon plant. 2 ribbon plants, actually. Put you guys batteries here. Alright, ribbon plant first. Can this thing detect ribbon plants? I'm curious. I don't think you can. And let me get some more water again. I know I keep pissing myself. I don't think I'm pissed enough. Keep pissing myself. I'm not pissing enough, and I'm pissed. There we go. I'm pissed. I'm not pissing enough. I'm just making this worse. Or better, depending on how you say it. Spot you. Boink, boink. Thank you. Alright, now I need got everything. It was literally only that was missing. Because I literally have everything else. Like organs, skeleton, tissues. Got it. We got everything. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah. All right. Didn't you say I had like 2 or 3 streams more left to do of this? Last stream. Where is the coordinates? There they are. And I doubted you heavily. It does make a difference when you have a pseudo guide. So like it's just like breadcrumb trails. There we go. Not to tell you what is there, but just to like, give you an idea. Like, hey, go and check out that place. You know that place you found? You just bailed out like a little bitch. Go back over there. As opposed to going completely blind. I actually bothered to scan all the big bads the first game at the end because I could. Because of Scissors Rifle. Here, there isn't. There isn't a Scissors Rifle. There's not an easy way to be able to scan stuff here. The Scissors Rifle is so useful to be able to scan shit in the first game. Here, there isn't one. So it's kind of a bit harder. I tried to like go and was the big spiky bastard. I tried to go for him earlier, but he's faster than me, even with the Sea Glide. If there was a Scissors Rifle, I'd go for it. I would. But there's... Didn't use Scissors Rifle to scan Ghost Leviathan. Nah. Yeah, I did end up scanning the big bad, the big boys. Number one, at the end, after I was done with everything else. Number one, and number two, this is a rifle. And number three, fuck off. Okay, so now we're back over here. Pretty sure they even used this rifle for anything, the first one. Just didn't bother. Well, okay. Okay. In my defense, I didn't intend to go and scan the big boys originally, because in my defense, I was trying to find the siege raiders first and foremost. I was trying to find those dudes. But I ended up scanning like all the other ones because number one, I got close to the dunes, so scan the Reapers, and I got close to the northern blood kelp zone where there is a Ghost Leviathan. So I ended up doing both because they were there. When I was trying to find one thing, I ended up doing everything else. Which was funny as shit to me. Like that part of the stream to me is so funny. To me, it's so funny. And then my reaction is like so confused, like why the hell they were there in the first place. I was so confused. Oops. Can't go in here. I got wedged. I was so confused, like, why are you here? Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. What are you here to do? Am I going the wrong way? Whoa, that throw plate almost looks completely built down. Usually that's like small chunks, not a full one. Thank you for more pass. Oh, we're back at Mito's old spot. Dad! Son of a bitch. How did I end up finding the same thing accidentally twice? When I'm actually trying to look for it, I can't find anything. Nope. I'm actually intentionally looking for it, can't find shit. Yeah, I know. Just trying to do that said thing. Like this. Let me start by fixing it first. Oh. Two tilted. Hang on. Okay. There you go, it's better. I realized I never use this thing. So I guess I got him in for nothing. So you really only, like, in terms of vehicles you actually need, I'd say maybe two. The Snow Fox for Fire Robotics and this one. And the Sea Truck, obviously. He must be banged up. Not that much, apparently. Well, the base would be more again for this thing to make the sea truck dock, to get it fixed. Yeah, but like the Cyclops is more convenient to bring the prawn suit closer to where you need to go. It's more convenient. The prawn suit here feels completely pointless. Like completely. I think the only reason why you'd really actually use this thing would be for like the for like the big mineral deposits. That's it. Do I need to mine more shit? Do I really need more shit? I've got 6 lockers and they're all full. Do I really need more? Yeah. Okay. Now we're here. The big boy's here. Let's detach. Save. Make sure I don't have to do all that again. Detach. Let's go. You guys must be so excited to see me play Subnautica 2. I'll be honest, I am too. Believe me. I still do think I still need to go some level of down. It's getting harder and harder to stay blind to it, and even more and more difficult as well to you know, not look for it. If that makes sense. Like I would get sometimes spoilers from some stuff just by seeing shorts. Something, but sometimes I'd be okay with that because I would be curious to know about it. But here, for this case, with Subnautica 2, it's something I want to experience completely blind, like solely. Even then, it wouldn't be completely blind because I do know a little few things as well that, you know, you told me about. So it still wouldn't be a completely high. No, it's not this way, is it? What the fuck? This is different. Okay. Anyway. And I know technically the game is still not completely finished, and it's not gonna be for a while. Honestly, I'd much rather they take their time making the game they want to make than whatever Crafton wanted them to make. I'm definitely in the wrong place. I'm closer to the other one now. Is he still on my ass? I'm not hearing him, so... Yeah, not my ass, but he's over there now. Oh, God. No, no, not again! No, no! Get to the thing! I'm pressing the button! Why is nothing happening? Press the button! Go away! I'm lost, disoriented. I'm going down in the hole. I was pressing the button. Why is nothing happening? It's just left mouse click. I'm pressing it. Why is nothing happening? I pressed it. There's nothing happening. I know it's because when he gets you, it doesn't work. When he's actually, like, you know, on you. I don't know. What the f... It's supposed to be left mouse click. Now it doesn't work anymore. Thank you for piss. Well, that's how I activated originally. That's how I activated earlier.
This environment are confusing my senses.
Yeah, thank you.
And yet I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both.
Bit late for that.
I cannot tell.
I find it funny he says it like after I found his last body part. Oh, we're going to one of these places again. This place is huge. Like, actually huge. Oh. Oh. There we go. All right, we're back. I'm not gonna save now that I'm here. I won't do that. Just can just be cautious. So now I actually need to rescan you guys properly. It's so bizarre I can't scan these big crystals. Oh wait, never mind. Didn't try to scan the super big ones. I tried to look for the small ones. Large red barrel formation. Alright. Red beryl is an extremely rare mineral. These crystal formations are abnormally large and suggest a very specific geochemical environment. In order for these crystals to form, the surrounding water must be rich with beryllium. The environment must be very hot, between 300 and 650 degrees Celsius. And there must be surface fractures or cavities for the distinct formations to emerge. Okay. In a way, I kind of love this place, but I also hate it at the same time, if that makes sense. Because I didn't the fact it feels kind of barren, but these things are like so huge. But it kind of compensates with having Shadow Leviathans everywhere. You can't see me. I'm not here. Alright, let's see if we can find this quickly.
I sense the presence
He's right in front of it, is he?
in the area.
Yeah, he's right in front of it.
Unable to identify.
Alright, fine! Shit! There we go. I keep my lights off.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
So, Alan, you said you came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest,
As I said, like me.
if that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
So I keep looking at my sea truck because, like, there was a shadow light not too far from it. So I'm scared that I'll go back to my sea truck and won't be there.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable.
Oh!
If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
This subject is uncomfortable. Alan? Did you accidentally end up killing your people?
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacteria? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate a body fabrication sequence from the tunnel.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Commence installation using fabrication.
The escape of the bacterium was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Son of a
Did
bitch.
you cause the accident?
Yes. I do not wish to speak about it.
We can come back to this.
Hi. Jesus Christ.
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
Oh my god. The complete physical architect vessel is a biotechnology and cybernetic hybrid, incorporating design elements from more than 20 DNA sources. The outer layer of tissue has a consistency of leather. The tissue is interlaced with channels of visibly glowing energy, powered by the alien's internal biotechnological heart. Alan has 6 articulated arms that are suspended around his body from magnetic levitation. These arms contain independent high-speed computing systems and are capable of performing tasks independently. The organic arms are considered secondary to the inorganic robotic arms. These are used for mundane tasks that don't require much fine motor movement. The bottom half of the arms are covered in the biocomposite plating. The plating might serve as a form of armor. It also appears to store latent energy buildups like capacitors. The hooved legs are reminiscent of several species of mountain goats. The hooves are covered in microscopic hooks that aid in exploring rough and uneven terrain. The forelegs and the hind legs are oddly close together, which explains why walking might be a secondary mode of movement for this architect form. This architect body is able to teleport or blink short distances. The method is likely a scaled-down version of the teleportation gates, but the methodology is not well understood. It is likely that architect's body is able to provide the massive amount of power necessary for this function. Matching DNA fragments appear to be derived from the following sources. What? Chromium boar of cult whale prime. Invasive species known for their extremely tough skin, which makes them hard to eradicate. The putty serpent of Aposticar. This snake has extremely tensile skin, prevents it from tearing and allows it to compress itself into small spaces. The electrode eel of Lifton. Jesus. It generates an electrically charged slam across its length. Astral rays, moons of Mardin 14. These rays have small organs that generate and store electricity. Shaggy goats of Olympian. These herbivorous creatures live on the rocky foothills of the mountain planet Olympian and are excellent climbers. Giant geckos of Holt's asteroid. Massive geckos that emit an electrostatic charge on its footpads. This creates a charge if into the surface the gecko is climbing. The markers of at least a dozen other biological species are present but unrecognized at this time. Jesus Christ. So it's Alan's fault. Interesting. Interesting decision.
Commencing data transfer.
Did it work? Are we...
Oh God.
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Oh, that's dope. Holy crap, that's dope.
Hey. You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
Boy, Jesus.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching.
It was his lab!
I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
And the bacteria got out, affecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping us.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Out of mind. And technically that's at that moment where you would actually go to Sector 0. So actually this stream name is perfect. I didn't think I'd actually finish it today. I had an inkling that it would. But one thing I already knew I wanted to do was to go to Sector 0, but I didn't think it'd be actually the end, so we are counting to 0 now. Oh my god. Oh god, you're cool!
Please, I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready. But for now, I have much to prepare.
Oh god, you're cool. You give me like, it's weird to say, but for some reason you remind me of the Makers in Doom Eternal. I think it's mostly the head, for some reason. I don't know. Gives me that same type of feeling when they're talking to me like this. Less sarcastic, obviously, but I don't know. God, you're cool. Cool, my sea moth, not my sea moth, my sea truck is still here. So note to self, no need to make a prawn suit, like, at all. If I play this game again, no need to make a prawn suit, like, at all. You've already have enough stuff around, it's so unnecessary to make a prawn suit. And its subsequent upgrades, I guess. But I guess that's the difference between what I did here and what I did with regular Subnautica. Because with regular Subnautica, I did what I knew I needed. Like, things that I knew I would need. By the way, I never made the stasis rifle usually, but that's something I wanted to do that time. I wanted to be able to scan the big boars that time. So I made it, and then I scanned them, and then I made them, I used them, and I scanned the big boys. Like, all the big boys. Including, like, the crab squid, the baby of Leviathan, the Reaper, obviously, and the big boy ghost. And even tried to go for it, just showed up. So I guess that's the difference here, because now I really just did what I had a feeling I'd need. In a way, I'm kind of sad, I'm kind of disappointed that you don't actually really need the prawn suit. I'm kind of disappointed that way. Alright. Alright, let's get out. Because it added more variety in the movement, what you do. Go right back down. I know I didn't use it, but I didn't feel like I had to. The first one you did. The first one, you did have to use it to go completely down. No, not again. Please. Not again. Please. Thank you, I think. Like, you would need the prawn suit simply just for depth, so that it can go completely down. The first one here is just and then as a bonus you can also mine stuff you can't with, you know, regularly. But here it's the only thing that you basically can do with it. All right. It's not like it was particularly hard to make. You need the prawn to get kyanite in the first one, right? I think there wasn't any like individual ones. Were there any individual kyanite deposits in the first game? I think there wasn't. I think. Alright. I want to be honest right now, the only reason why I call this stream Counting the Zeros is because I had a Linkin Park song in my head that says Counting the Zero in the chorus, and I just couldn't get it out of my head. Okay. He's doing some weird things there. Oh man, I have to go there. Great. I'm not even gonna turn around. I'm not gonna turn around. I'm not gonna turn around. Okay, I'm turning around. I think it was like literally right on my ass. Again. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Sorry. Alright, so I'm not gonna make the mistake this time of roaming around for 3 hours trying to find more stuff, including to scan some other creatures. I'm just gonna leave, alright? I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. And like maybe keep that for a single video. Like a separate video. Like me going through places again. Like later. On my own time. But yeah, we're done. Basically. Oops. I thought this went I thought this went more ups. Oh yeah, it does go more ups. It goes more ups over here. Ups. So again, a big shout out to my dad again for buying the whole bundle, all 3 of them, for me. I was technically the first one to have Subnautica 2, and I'll be the last one to play it. All right. So long. Sorry. Now I just need to keep going north. Start by going home again. I need some water. Oh wait, no, wait a minute. I'm dumb. I've got a fabricating module. I can just grab some blabbers. Oh, and also more piss. Thank you.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Thank you. And the thing here as well is that, as opposed to the first game, the Cyclops that I originally didn't make, by the way, on my first playthrough, I keep mentioning it because it's so dumb of me. It does actually give you an achievement for making it. Here, the Pronto is the only one that doesn't. Of the 3 vehicles, the Pronto doesn't give you an achievement for making it. And I think it just goes to show how actually kind of pointless it is. Even the game is like, nah, man, you don't need this thing. Nah. Alright, let's just keep going straight north. Sector 0. Shut up. And then we'll get to the gate at the same time. This was a bit of a back and forth stream, but honestly, that's okay. It's like how they put it on. It's like how they put in all those things to customize the base, but you didn't even need it. Yeah, but I don't know. It's for those who just like to make more. I don't know. Shut up, all of you. God damn. I couldn't imagine all those fishes be like, oh god, finally, that asshole's gone. He's telling it to shut up, so now we can all yell at the same time. And they all go right, like, okay, 1, 2. Ah! Yeah, we're not even going back home. We don't need it. We don't need it. Just go straight line to the end. What the fuck are you? Who the hell? What the shit are you? door! That's the white one! What is... That's the one that you found at the edge! What is he doing here? He was white! Was he? I swear he was white. I swear he was! I swear! Go and check it again, just to confirm. I swear he was white. I swear! If it is, okay, I kind of panicked, but I swear he was white. Oh. Well, to be fair, I kind of already dealt with the white one, and for some reason, he was like right in my face and just missed me somehow. When I got to the edge accidentally, he was like right in my face, just... Okay. He wasn't doing anything, he was just spazzing out, just going... And not actually getting my boat. Right, so now we're at the wall. I need to go more east now. Wait, is it here? No, it's not, is it? Yeah, it's not here. So now I need to go more east to get down to the island. Maybe I am east. I think I went too much east. Maybe I am the appropriate east. I just went too east. That was in my case. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, yeah, now we're here. All right. Now I need to actually get my cold suit now. What the hell? So, do I have everything? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I know it's over there. I know. I'm just going there. Whoa. Whoa, that's weird. You see that? Whoop.
Are you prepared to leave, Alan?
Yes, there is much to do.
Whoa, whoa. That's the blink, alright.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right.
Yeah, he's very
Please
purple.
complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
Well, like I said, if I'm gonna do more stuff, it'll be on my own time with like maybe a video compilation of something of me shitting my pants. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. I find it a curious choice though that she decides to go, but then again, okay. Wait, it's cold here too?
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
Wait, what?
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Oh, we're at the top.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
Will you help me prepare the ship? The energy masks must be moved into place.
Whoa, what the? Woo!
This is different.
What? You're kidding me? Thanks? Whee! What the hell? Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Whoa.
Very good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
Whee! I'm floating now. Whee! Here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The masts are in place.
Dope.
The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
What? Okay.
Join me, Robin.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, what the fuck?
The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies.
Yeah, I figured that.
I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Is this permanent?
It felt awesome.
It's permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes. I found the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work. I'll always carry her memory.
Good. Please brace yourself, and we will depart.
Brace to what? Jeez. Okay.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Could you imagine if Alterra got a hold of this? Oh god. Oh boy. There we go! Whoa! Whoa! I'm rock!
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
Rock! Other rock! Where are we?
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
That's how it ends! What? Huh? I'm so confused as to why she goes with them. Because, well, I guess it's because, well, Altera would want nothing to do anymore with her, I guess. Yeah, she finished her work, and Robin finished her sister's work. Yeah, but with the planet, so I guess now save the universe now, apparently. That's what that is what we're doing now. Jesus. Yeah, honestly, I'd still do the same thing simply because of how cool it is, period, number one. And number two, well, yeah, in this scenario, Sam doesn't have anywhere else to go, so kind of screwed here, so there's nothing else she has to do, so just follow him, so it goes. I think I found like every single song on there that we saw up there. Wow. If he's the last of his gun, he'll be completely by himself. It's true. Where do we go from here? Where the hell are we gonna go from here? Oh. Damn. 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 I'm smiling right now. But I'm also kind of like... I'm smiling just because of how... Okay. It's because, okay, I think by itself, that was awesome. But now what I want to know is... where is it gonna go? For the first game, it was pretty obvious, right? Because the whole point was simply just to get back home. Alright. So Riley, that's what they did. They get back home, and yeah, they're in debt of $1 trillion, but hey, they got back home. That was the main thing. Get out, you know? But now here... we're at point 0. We're literally at sector 0. Ground 0, there we go. Now we're literally at ground 0. The beginning of everything. Of this whole story. The precursor's home. That's literally ground 0. And it ends right there. It ends at ground 0. So what I want to know, how much of it, of this story, that ending of Alan and Robin going directly to ground 0, how much will it affect? What's the result? Is there anyone left? Is there... like... is there something that matters? This is a question I would ask myself if Subnautica 2 wasn't released. But now it is. It's still technically not done, but you know what I mean. The thing I want to know most of all, how much does of this story matter to the second one? Because something that I kind of have a problem with is that they decided to name Subnautica 2. Because to me, it comes across as if, like, yeah, you can just play 1 and 2 and that's it. So what I want to know the most of all is, does this matter in the grand scheme of things? To this story, to this big story, does Below Zero matter? That's what I want to know most of all. I know there's like nudge, nudge, wink, winks of like a mention of Sam. I do know about that. I do know that there's a mention of Sam in Subnautica 2. But I want to know, most of all, does this matter? So I find it very interesting that, again, this builds on top of what the first one did. Obviously, with now the planet being healed up, and now Altera trying to use that against it. Trying to use that for profit. Because, obviously, honestly, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, and the fact that it was Alan's fault of all people, in a way, for a story part, for story perspective, it makes more sense to have it because it makes it more interesting. I feel like it wouldn't have been nearly as interesting if it wasn't. I feel like it makes that part of the story of Alan's character much more interesting that way, by the fact that it is his fault. He got careless. he got careless, he got cocky, and because of that, and the fact that he would always make decisions by himself anyway, he was always set apart, and because of that, because of the fact he was thinking too much for himself, he got not only himself but his entire species in trouble, and even much more than that. He ended up, his cockiness, his carelessness killed billions and billions of lives. Remember the sanctuaries in the first one? I found 2, and I think I found the one with that supposedly has Alan in it. Yeah, you pointed that out. You pointed that out to me, that one of the sanctuaries has Alan in it. It does mention that in the first one, in one of the sanctuaries. One of the 2 I found, by the way, which I'm glad it was that one, does mention about the architects transferring themselves. Yeah, young scientists grown from a seed 1700 years ago. Yeah, I found that one. I did find that one. I was happy about that. So it's a good thing I did find that one. I should edit that stream down, actually, to when I actually get the stuff, because you can still edit streams down, just edit those parts out, and then bam. And then bam, so you can still have an enjoyable stream by itself, and just chuck out the boring stuff of me running around by the end. Anyway. All right, so that's for the story. For the story parts, I think that's basically everything I had to say. Alan is unironically funny, but again, I think it's not on purpose. He's just being very straightforward, very honest, very direct. So he comes across as being funny. A big gripe I personally have is Mercury 2. The whole chunk. That whole chunk. Like, those 3 chunks of the Mercury, just everything about the Mercury to me kind of bugs me. If I'm being honest. It kind of bugs me. Like, the only reason they ended up there is because they originally supposedly missed the shot from the gun, and then somehow managed to start going away again, and then end up all the way at the top. Like, I can suspend disbelief, but to me that one's that one kind of makes me go, you know, like, I feel like Mercury 2 was a huge missed opportunity. I feel like there could have been way more interesting stuff there, but at the end, it serves more there as a device to get you to explore more at the end of the day. Oh yeah, they did get shot. Yeah, they did get shot, and somehow managed. That's the thing. Well, to be fair, Aurora did get shot and didn't it completely explode. It's where it was shot and made it explode afterwards. Huh. I don't know, something about the Mercury 2, that whole part, feel like there's something missing in there. Maybe it's just me. But I feel like there's something missing for there. Maybe I missed some stuff. I don't know. Maybe I missed some logs or something. I feel like I didn't, but it's entirely possible. Entirely possible. But I feel like that... But I feel like the Mercury 2 is a huge missed opportunity. And it's something... Because on one hand, it is very interesting, the fact that there was someone here before, even before the Degassi, but the fact that no one even knows. Like, it's not even... Like, is it even mentioned what, like, side the Mercury 2 is part of? How the hell the Mercury got shot down there when the gun is on the other side of the planet? When I can assume, alright? You didn't mention they did get shot down and managed to land. The question is, where did they land? Did they like hide in the water or on land, like on one of the islands we haven't seen, or and then they managed to make the repairs, and then when the moment they started taking off, they started flying a bit like towards this side, and then bam, like towards like one side, and then bam, they get shot down over there, which sends them crashing down all the way up top, or something. I don't know. They're on the ice, I guess, because they do talk about the ice worm. Oh yeah, they do. Forgot about that. That's the thing as well with here. I feel like there's a lot of world building and chunks of story, and I feel like I'm forgetting most of them. Like with Sector 0, the Fire Robotics, and the Delta and Omega. I feel like I'm forgetting most of them. Another thing, Maida. It's not nearly as bad. I remember when I heard about it, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? I think now it's okay. Honestly, now that I've experienced it firsthand, I think it's okay. But one thing I do question though is she mentioned she got in the void past the crater edge. So the one thing I want to know the most is how the hell, even though she was out of the Reaper, like of the Reaper cage, how the hell did the Ghost Leviathan or anything in the dead zones, like literally in the void basically, did not get her? At all. That's what I want to know. That's the thing that annoys me of this entire thing for Maida in particular, is that part. Everything else is fine. There's kind of a semi-explanation. It's kind of there. Yeah, she did stab the Reaper and she drifted offshore with it. Fine. But if you mention specifically you go through a void and the only void section think the Ghost Leviathan are technically canon, they're literally there just to stop you from going off. Well, I mean, if you can scan the thing anyway, it doesn't count. There is one that is not in the dead zone. So technically the Ghost Leviathan does exist. The one in the Northern Bloodkelp zone, it is there. There is one there. So technically, it's real. And you have the young one in the Lost River. So yeah. So I don't know. Or did she somehow manage to get, or was she in there somehow long enough? She managed to get past the sections where it was, where the Ghost Leviathan were, and just, I don't know. That does bog my brain. Alright, I've already mentioned, yeah, I've already talked about Alan, I've talked about Maida, talked about the Altera stuff. Sam, yes. Alright, story point for Sam. Maybe the Ghost Leviathan saw the Reaper and figured, okay, something killed that and it wasn't me, fuck that noise. They were like, no, man, nope. He was like, nope, I'm out of here. The Mercury was with Altera. Oh, okay. And they were scanning stuff, and that's how they ended up getting too close. All right. It's maybe one of the PDAs I missed, because there's a few. Alright, and the whole thing for Sam, obviously, is the plot point as to why Robin is here in the first place. Obviously. And it kind of seems like she's already tired of Altera, of Altera's bull. Which I do like. I do like she's already just completely done. She's just done with them. Wait, hey, I want to mention, yeah, it just says 16 hours, but on Steam it says 23. How many actually does it say on Steam now? 25. It says 25 now. Yeah, it has a weird thing with time in both games. I noticed that. Also, side note, the parallel of Crafton and Unknown Worlds with Xenoworks and Altera is funny as shit, if you ask me. I know it counts the title screen, but I'm pretty sure I haven't been on the title screen for a total of 7 hours. So in terms of story, that's pretty much it. Yeah, Robin was already pissed with Altera. She was already pissed at him. She already knew something was wrong. She knew something was wrong. So that's in terms of story. In terms of gameplay, I feel like there's some fantastic exploration here. The whole fire robotics part, like last stream we did, my god, that was so fucking fun. It's ridiculous. That was so goddamn fun. Like, that might have been like the most fun I've had through this entire game, probably. Except for maybe the ending of this one, being honest. Because, wow, that was exactly the kind of, exactly why I liked Half-Life 2 in the first place. The back and forth. I don't know, for some reason, it was fun for me, because, to use the Half-Life 2 example, something that Half-Life 2 does a lot is that you get into a vehicle, you move around for a bit, you see some stuff, you hop off, you explore, you grab some stuff, you hop right back down, and then you do it right back again. The reason why I was doing back and forth was because I didn't have food, or anything else. But I actually, it didn't feel that back and forth, if I'm being honest, because I'll be honest with you guys, I was really surprised that last stream was like, what, like 5 hours? I was like, really? That took 5 hours? Going through all that took 5 hours? Really? I was maybe being so surprised about it. Like how quickly that went by, like ridiculously quickly. That's like a gameplay loop that I find fun. Especially like when you have everything you need, you're not going back and forth that much. With like having the spy paintings with you, which immediately is kind of pointless. Except for only the antidote, which is in and of itself slightly pointless, which I do have a gripe with that as well. I feel like it's kind of weirdly implemented the way they did that. Because you can just leave and not do that at all. I just did it because it was there. So I do find that kind of dumb, the way that is implemented. But I do like it's there, but I think the way they implement it could have been done better. I do think it could have been done better. But since I'm a huge explorer, period, for games, for games like this, it kind of works for me. For me, it kind of works because if you know me and seen any of my Doom videos, you know that I love exploring like crazy. I love exploring when I'm finding new stuff. I get frustrated though when I don't have a reference point to where I've been and not, which is why I love Doom, because I have a map for it to know where I went, where I didn't. That's why I like exploring in that game. But for exploring like this, I usually go to explore what I know I need or what is highlighted on these maps, which I do like. I really do love the fact that there is maps. That there are maps in this game. It makes it way easier for me personally, to pinpoint where I've been and where I haven't been. It makes it that much more easy. And also I love the fact that with the coordinates you get, they'll only like on the highlight in your PDA once you've actually been there. And I love that, because that way it'll show you like, yeah, you actually didn't go there this time. Yeah, like you actually didn't go there, so yeah, check that. You might find some cool stuff there. I do love that way, the way that is implemented. But I do find it slightly weird that you would end up finding some other things while trying to find only one. But I will mention the other artifacts I found around the one I was doing, the one I was trying to get. You know the one. I ended up getting 2 more that aren't coordinates, which is an interesting choice. Obviously, there's so much more stuff I missed, so many things I haven't scanned, and yeah, this is much. I feel like this is much more pushed for exploration. I feel like the exploration is much more pushed here than in the first game, which is weird to say, because the first game, I've already talked about this, but I'll mention it again for the end. When you would get one set of coordinates, for example, a life pod, it would usually show you a way to a new biome you haven't been to before, which you would maybe not be encouraged to go and check out directly yourself. It would encourage you to go and check more over there. So you would get to that life pod, check around that place because you're in a new place. So you check around, find some stuff, and bam, 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 you go right back home. That's how exploration worked in the first one. It would push you to go to the ones that you'd need. So I do like that. But for here, it's a different story. It gives you maps instead to pinpoint you, like, yeah, we'll already give you some stuff to go and check out, but it gives you maps to really push you to go and check those places in particular, like the facilities, all the Altair facilities, except for maybe just the last one, Sector 0, and maybe the Omega Lab, which is near Maida's place. That's maybe like the only one that, like, there's just like those two they're actually given to you, and Delta, I guess. So Phi isn't even shown to you. Actually, it is. It does later on. But never mind. I'm dumb. So I'm dumb. They all give you the coordinates from. I'm dumb. Well, Omega Lab doesn't give you the coordinates to go, but it's near another one. So that way it is kind of like regular Subnautica in that way. But it would incline you like, hey, look where you are. You're in the lilies. You're in the lily pad. Check around. You'll find that thing. I really do like the inclusion of the maps for that. Even like the whole fire robotic section, which was a way bigger section than I thought it was. Seriously. For some reason, it just didn't feel annoying. It felt fun and engaging. And with the threat of the worm, it felt even more so like Half-Life. Like Half-Life 2. Especially for like the sand traps chapter with all like those little bugs that pop out of nowhere for a while. It gives you a threat, but encourages you to still go around while not bashing you over the head with it, with said threat. That's how you do a proper game design, to me. You give a threat, but not make it ridiculous to the point where you feel like you can't do anything about it. Like, at all. Like you feel like you just can't run or you can't do anything, like you're fucked. You see that thing, you're fucked. Yeah, overall, this is. I'm sorry I'm talking so much, but I have many thoughts about this game. So, in case it wasn't obvious by now, I've been talking for like what 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm surprised I enjoyed this as much as I did. I still am very curious how the first version would have been if they kept with it. Because in the first version, you were talking to Sam. So I'd be very curious to know how that one would have been. The question is, would it have been better? Would it have been worse? Or whatever? One thing's for sure, this is still great. this is still really great. This feels exactly like the kind of stuff that I would like generally. But there are still some things that does make me, that kind of face. That kind of face you go like, this face you go like, what? But overall, I think this is still pretty damn good. I was so hesitant of this originally because everything I heard would just make me go like, what? But then actually playing myself is actually really fun. There's of course there's still some gripes I have, obviously. I've already mentioned them. But I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else to say here about this game in particular. I'm pretty sure I've said everything I had to say. I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, one thing. I felt like the frozen mechanic was used. The temperature mechanic was used kind of poorly. I feel like the only moment where it's actually relevant would be in fire robotics. That's it. I feel like that'd be the only. That's like the only moment where it's actually legitimately a threat. For the rest, like because otherwise, for everywhere else, you just have like those fire flowers around, which feels like kind of like a Mario level mechanic, or just a general platform mechanic where you have to wait to go to that place and then you can keep going forward. This kind of feel like old school game mechanic in that way. I feel like it's the kind of thing I'd find in Zelda or something. In the Zelda game or something. But, yeah, like to have a whole mechanic right in the corner of your HUD only be really a problem in one moment in particular of the game. I feel like it kind of makes it sad. There is a cold area in Ocarina of Time. I wouldn't know. I've never managed to get far in Ocarina of Time because I suck with Zelda games. There's only one I managed to finish, and I used the guide the first time. But I still loved it. To be fair, I still loved it. I still had a lot of fun with it. It's still one of my personal favorite games. I've played on my DS. It's still really fun. They say still Link shivers and sneezes. So yeah, this game is not nearly as bad as I made the image to be in my head. Also, someone mentioned I love how I got Alan accidentally. I accidentally got him because it does give the coordinate to go to him later down the line. But I find it funny how I got it like on day 2, like on the second day in the game. I just bam, got him. Perfect. Let's go. Yeah, I kept finding that place again and again and again. And again. But yeah, now it's Subnautica 2 out. I'll definitely play that like as soon as humanly fucking possible. Because I want to get there as quickly to make sure I can still have the experience of being mostly blind and not have like any preconceived notions of how it goes. Like I had for this one, I had preconceived notions that it was kind of weird and kind of off, and many things were just kind of feeling weirdly pointless. But, hey. I guess at the end of the day, it still shows. Just fucking go for it. Just go for it anyway. Yeah, I do think this is a great game by itself, I think. But I still stand by this, that this might end up being like the black sheep of the 3. Again, I know Subnautica 2 has only been out for what, like a month now? It's been what, like a month now? Or a month or a week. I think it's been a month. Oh, 2 weeks? Really? Okay. For some reason, it felt like it had been way, way longer. Anyway. So yeah, as much as I love this, it might still be the black sheep of the three, whether I like it or not. I still think it's a great game. But I'll say this again when I want to know the most. Doesn't matter in the grand scheme. But we'll find out later. So looking forward to that. And I hope you guys are too. I've been ranting for 30 minutes. And hey, I think it's better for me to get my point across properly as to why. Anyway, so for now, all I have to say is, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, click the right next to it, if you haven't already. And to make sure that I include everyone who's seen until this point, whether it's good day, good night, good evening, good morning, or even good afternoon, most importantly, take care of you. Although that's said and done, that's the curtain for the face. And I'll see you, other people. Moving my chair everywhere. Next time. Peace. Also, that ending is epic as shit. I love it.